Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. So I have finally purchased the auto loading trailer for the lorry, because today we have quite a lot of products to sell and it's just going to be easier and maybe more interesting to do it this way. So we have cheese, cake, butter, chocolate and lettuce which need to be loaded up and taken to the appropriate sell points. So yeah, it's not the same colour as the other one I had. We can always change the colour in the future if you don't like it. It doesn't look too bad. Maybe we shouldn't have the bi-colour scheme, maybe we should just have one colour. It's quite bright. Nice and orange. Yeah, so maybe not everybody's cup of tea. Anyway, let's just go on to here. I'll figure out how to actually use it. So loading type is Euro pallet, that's correct. So it looks like we just press B to enable the auto load. Are you going to move? No. This is why I hate that yellow car. It's weird. Yes, that's it. Wait for me to go round you and then move. So if I press B, we can... there we go, it's working beautifully. They're all appearing inside here. So we also should have... well, actually there might be some more to spawn. Was that a full load? Seems to be everything. Yeah, we should have a few just over here. Not too many. But there is space for 40 pallets in this trailer. So that is the lettuce done. We can cross that off the list. Next we're going to go over to our dairy just over here. Yeah, next time we also have a full load of milk. It's going to have to go to the second dairy. But I'm hoping in this first little section of this video we are going to make a fairly decent chunk of money, because the price for all these different products is very good today. And then I think it's April when we sell the clothes, and that's going to be fantastic as well. So yeah, cheese, butter and chocolate, so we'll just load up everything here. It is actually a fairly big spawn point, so we shouldn't have anything else spawning. I think it is all here. And then we have some other products which are going to be even better in February. I think cereal might have been one of those. So there's no point taking something today if we can take it in February and get even more. It probably would have been easier just to move those closer. There we go. Okay, so with the exception of the one butter pallet just over there, I think we're done here. There we go. So that's pretty good. 5,000 litres of lettuce, 4,000 of chocolate, 6,000 of butter and 2,000 of cheese. Oh, we also have cake. Yes, we will have to go to the bakery. Yes, I probably should put a cut across track there, because otherwise I'm just going all the way around. Okay, yes, I'll see you over at the bakery and then we can go to the second dairy. Oh, wow. Bread is actually also a very good price today. In fact, it's at its best. I didn't even look at the bread because I forgot we had any. But clearly we have bread coming out of our ears. And, well, there might be space for some more cakes to spawn, but it looks like it's mostly bread. We have one cake pallet just here. So that is 17,000 litres of bread. Completely unexpected. At how much? £5,675 for 1,000 litres. How full are we as well? We must be getting pretty full. Oh. I don't know for sure, but I think we are actually full. Oh no, maybe we can get some more in there. We will see. I will see you at the second dairy. Forget it. No, we're going to go to the farm shop. I think there is space for maybe a couple of pallets, but yeah, if there's any more than two, we're just not going to get them in. So we might as well unload. Especially as we're sort of almost there anyway, we're en route. So we shall go back to the second dairy. First, let's see how much money we can make from this. It should be very impressive. It certainly feels heavy. The lorry is not accelerating very well. It's about time we made some money in though, because I did spend all of our money yesterday. I haven't read the comments yet for that, because the video isn't out at the time of recording this. But I can imagine there were probably some upset people. I might be wrong. but it was quite a chunk of money just to spend on a slurry spreader. Yes, that's looking pretty good. Wow. That's looking very good. Goodbye, bread. There's a little lettuce at the front. That was 172,604 plus 21. So, wow. We're back up at 179. This was my point, though, in the previous episode. I just said, although we're back down to 0, we're pretty much at 0. All we have to do is wait 1 month, get a load more products, sell them, and we're doing well again. That's exactly what's just happened. It may be that we have nothing here. Oh no, we do, we've got a few. Oh, that could also be the spawn point full, so there might be even more. Or I could just park too far away. Oh no, there we go, I didn't enable it. So that's 4. Anything else to spawn? Yes, we have 2 more pallets of cheese. So we'll wait for those to appear. We may not see them. Our total load capacity, yes, we'll just go up to 6,000, there we go. So we will take those back to the farm shop, get a bit more money in, and then we can focus on our fields. Now, I don't actually think there's much to do in January, because we've got most of our fields drilled already with canola and wheat, and then we've just got the cotton field and the sunflower field. Whilst we're up here, I will go to field number 1, which was the withered sunflower field. Okay, so that is, wow, 36,571. So we're back up at 216,000 after all that. Okay, I'll see you over at the sunflower field. Here we are, and the vineyard, which we're going to be expanding into the sunflower field. It was supposed to bring in a bit of extra income, but I don't know the figures, I don't know, I've not done the calculation. But I think after renting a combine harvester, which we would have had to do, the profit out of this, because it's not a very big field, would have been very, very small. Because sunflowers are really not worth much at all. Whoopsie. Oh, he's doing that thing. Somebody said if you press Alt or something. Oh, wow. Thank you. Yes, if you press Alt, it would go back to the other one, to the store menu. Yeah, so if I was to... This is just... Obviously, we're not actually going to do this, because it's already withered. But if I was to rent the smallest combine harvester, £3,825 plus the header. Really, that's probably all this crop is worth. So... yeah, I don't think it's a big negative, really. What I will do, though, is I'll mulch it in. We'll get the bonus. So, let's get back to the farm. We'll go and pick up the mulcher. Actually, it might be a nice job for the Izeki. Izeki? I don't know how. I've known about Izekis for absolutely years. My compact tractors are both Massey Fergusons, which are actually manufactured by Izeki. They're just branded as Massey Ferguson. Yet I still don't know the official pronunciation. I think it is Izeki or Izeki, but I don't know which one. So anyway, yes, it'd be a good job for this tractor. Don't really know where to store my trailer. We could make a storage area for it at some point, but yeah, I'll go and pick it up, and we might leave the mulcher up here for now, once we're finished with it, because I don't think we're going to be using it again for a while. I do need to sort my sheds out, they're very messy. Whilst driving over here, I was just taking a look on ModHub, and I've discovered that there's actually a bigger mulcher, which is also orange, which is sticking with today's colour scheme. I've already bought an orange trailer, so we're going to take this one to the side, but we're going to sell it, we're going to replace it. And it requires 150 horsepower. I don't actually know what horsepower this tractor is. I don't think it's quite 150. But I think we'll be okay. Yeah, this tractor is 95. So we're only 55 horsepower too low. But I don't think it's run off the PTO. I think it just literally has to pull it. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't really seen it yet. But, well, if worst comes to worst, we just put it on a different tractor. So I'll repair it, I'll repaint it, sell it, and we can purchase the new one. It comes under Mulchers, which is no surprise. Just need to find it. There it is, just there. So yeah, there is the PTO powered flower ones, but this is again like what we've just had. It just chops it up. £25,000, which is absolutely fine. We still have £200,000 left. Yes, it does look pretty big actually. It looks a bit too big for a 95 horsepower tractor. So what I'll do is I'll just try it here. Just unfold it. Okay, that didn't quite go to plan. Yes, we will be putting it on another tractor. I do still want to get another tractor. Oh, having said that, it does look to be working. It's pushing it around a bit. It probably would work, but no, we'll get another tractor on the job. The JCB is on the way. Let's head over there. Let's see who gets there first. It's on a worker, set to its maximum speed. You can see it approaching. It is G. It's coming up pretty fast behind. We're going fairly slow. After all that, we both arrived at exactly the same time. Those workers do drive steady. They're always thinking about each corner, but it is a handy feature. Okay, so I've just dropped it here. We'll get the JCB attached. And I reckon we can probably still put a crop in it for this year because we can put the vineyard in the grass areas. We own all the grass, so we can start to plant over there. Or maybe if we put grass in we can get one cut and then we can still have time to put the vineyard in. I don't know. Wow, that is fast. And I have not removed the speed limiter. Blimey. Wow. Yes, if I had put it on this track from the start, things would have gone much faster, but yeah, I'll know for next time. I think the Izeki would have been okay with the original Mulcher. Yeah, this thing is so fast that I can't even control it. Wow. Yeah, so all this grass here will fill with vines. But I think looking at this properly, I think it would be good to put a combinable crop in here, probably soybeans or something for this year, and then next year we put vines on. Don't think it's too late to put soybeans in. I think, yeah, you can put soybeans in the spring, definitely, yeah. So that's what we'll do. And I think it's still going to cost us quite a lot of money to put vines on the rest of the field, because we own... It's kind of weird. It looks like we should only own this square, but we don't. We actually own all of those hills over there. All the trees. They're all ours. No need for a time lapse. We're getting through this in no time. This is actually really good because it means I can mulch all the fields really quickly. That was the thing that really put me off before. Mulching was slow. But not with this. Yeah, we actually could mulch all the grass as well. I'm not too sure if it will give the vines a bonus, because I know you can actually... you're supposed to flail between those as well. But I'll do what I can. We'll go up here. I think we're going to have to level this a bit. In fact, we'll do that in a second. I'll do a time lapse of leveling. Ready for the vines. Because although our machine is capable of working on these little inclines, these bumpy bits of terrain, I'd prefer to keep it more level. I'd prefer to keep it on level ground. Just makes everything much, much easier. So yeah, I'll continue. I'll just do this, and then you'll see at the end of the time lapse me leveling. Okay, right, that is, I think, as good as we're going to get it. It's opened up a great deal of land for the vines. This was all very hilly before, very mountainous. Well, I wouldn't really call it a mountain actually, but yes, very uneven. So yeah, this is all going to be filled with the grapes, and that's going to be all on that side. Then we'll put a crop in here, but maybe not all of it actually. I'm always changing my mind, but yeah. Some of that field there is going to have a crop in it. And then hopefully all of this area too. I haven't actually done this piece here. Do we own up to here? Let's just see. Oh wow, we own all the way up to somewhere over here. So I do need to still mulch this area. Blimey. Yep, still in our land, so we own all of this. We could actually cut through here. Definitely could cut through here. Basically we have a lot of land here, to put it simply. So yeah, let's get back into that tractor. I'll go and mulch it. As for the trees, I'm going to leave them because this is the map boundary and it's going to look kind of weird without them. We'll be able to see into, yeah, as you can see, into a desolate landscape because there is no land, just some background scenery. But all I can say about this mulcher is fantastic. Yeah, it's on ModHub. If you go into the mulcher category, you should see it. Yeah, I'll just level this first, I think. It'll only take a second to mulch. Soften. I could level, but I think I will just soften this. It's not too extreme. I do run the risk of making a mess if I go at it too aggressively with the leveling tool. Should be sufficient, I'm hoping. Let's see what it feels like to drive over. I think excluding the area where the crop was, this is probably going to double the amount of vines that we have, which in itself is perfectly good enough. And yep, it's going to be quite a landscape actually. If you imagine all of this as vines, a lot of pruning to do. As I said, I don't know if we're actually gaining a bonus by doing it on this grass area, because it's going to be overwritten by the grapevines. But it just sort of marks out the area, so that's good. Okay, right, well, I think we are done. And since we're not keeping this on the Izeki, I'll take it back to the farm. Probably done stationary. Okay, right. Let's get over there. It's been one of the most productive Januaries I've had for a while. There's not usually much to do at all. We're going to rest in a minute, we're going to go into February. Again, there won't be much to do. But it'll still be good to get into February. Getting closer to the spring. Okay, pop that there. And we shall rest. I think we've been getting paid for the solar energy per hour. But it seems that when we rest, do we get as much? I'm not too sure we do. Anyway, yeah, not really any change. Oh, animals, I'm sorry, have I been neglecting you? We just need to empty some more food into the cow's trough, which is going to be a 2-second job, because they already have the food mixed. And looks like we have a lot of eggs again, so the eggs will be either sold or they'll be taken to the donut factory. I think for now if we can just slide the full pallets out of here, that will keep the production going. So yeah, the McCormick is the tractor which should be on the feed mixer. It's ready with the spreader. The spreader will actually be needed again once we've got a crop into the old cotton field. That one needs to be fertilised, and there might have been another. Oh yeah, of course there's the field which we just mulched. That one needs something, although we might do slurry. We'll do slurry on that next time. We use the Hydro Trike, which we were using for most of the previous episode. It's good. Expensive, but good. Yeah, these pallets need to move anyway because I can't get out again. If we had something attached to the back. So there we go, unloading. Keep feeding our lovely cows. Delicious. What would you say about it? Delicious. You have a funny voice. What about you? Do you think it's good? Oh yes, it's very good. Yeah, my cows don't really speak properly. They speak quite human. Shall we speak to the chickens, see what they say? Cluck, cluck. Cluck, 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 cluck. Okay, I've gone mad. Thank you for your eggs, hens. It's good to have them. Yeah, the chickens don't say much. They just do a lot of clucking like chickens do. Right. I think we're done, actually. Pretty sure we're done. Is that empty? No, still got 27%. So move that to the back, and we'll call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.